Welcome to 1 Week Challenge, an Ironclad original series presented by 10,000. Where each week we bring you a brand new challenge from some of the world's most influential people. And this week we're really stoked to have on Leif Babin. Now Leif is a retired Navy SEAL officer. He's the New York Times best-selling co-author of the books Extreme Ownership and the Dichotomy of Leadership. And he co-founded the leadership-focused company Echelon Front with Jocko Willink. Leif Babin, welcome to 1 Week Challenge. You're able, to really challenge a lot of different kind of leaders. Everyone from Navy SEALs on the battlefield where the stakes are literally couldn't be higher, to a business leader just trying to kind of get to the next breakthrough. I'm really excited to hear what you have for our listeners. Leif Babin, tell us, what is your 1 week challenge?
My 1 week challenge is to find something that you can take ownership of. Find some area of your life that you are making an excuse, you're casting blame, you're pointing fingers. Maybe it's a relationship, maybe it's with your spouse, or a good friend. It could be your kids who you feel aren't listening to you as you try to give them some guidance, to get on the path. Anywhere in your life that you're making excuses, that you're casting blame, I want you to look at yourself, detach from that situation, and take ownership. What can you do a better job of to actually build a better relationship, to communicate more effectively, to actually fix a certain problem instead of casting blame and making excuses and pointing fingers at somebody else? And I think when you see that you do these things and you take ownership of something and actually implement a solution to that problem, it's an absolute game changer. It gets those problems solved. You will build better relationships with people, and you'll be able to lead a better life in all capacities.
What is your advice for that person when they're taking extreme ownership to maintain credibility even though they're admitting that they made a mistake in something?
Let's say something bad happens on the work front. And you're working on a project that doesn't get completed on time, or you go way over budget. You're not delivering this critical thing that you're supposed to be working on, and you say, "Well, if I take ownership of this, if I don't blame it on something else, I might get fired." Who's easier to fire? The person that's going to make excuses and cast blame, or the person that's actually saying, "Hey, you know what, boss? I didn't actually plan accordingly. I didn't reach out for resources. I didn't reach out for guidance. Here's what I'm going to do going forward to fix this problem." You can actually build trust with people, even by making big mistakes that are costly mistakes. You can build trust by taking ownership and making sure that problem doesn't happen again.
It's such a refreshing perspective, because this not only makes people build trust and makes people solution oriented, it really enforces that idea of transparency and authenticity and kind of free them from the burden of having to always chase perfection when it's more about, hey, let's be truthful, let's be honest, and let's figure out solutions. Leif, this is a great 1 week challenge, man. I really appreciate you coming on.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
Big thanks again to Leif Babin. Remember, if you want to unpack this challenge more, I definitely encourage you to check out his book, Extreme Ownership. They really dig into this idea. And also want to give a big shout out to our presenting sponsor, 10,000. Now, 10,000 makes incredible athletic and tactical apparel, just like this shirt I'm wearing. And they're actually giving 1 Week Challenge listeners a special discount. You can get 15% off your purchase if you go to 10,000.cc/OWC15. All right, everyone, that'll do it for this time. We'll see you next week with a brand new 1 Week Challenge.